actually approach. This is just, it's just who has the better item though. Hey, Kevarios, luckily in this matchup, can abuse the fire hydrant from far. He never really has to commit to much at anything. But I like Viscose's play as of late. Like, every time I see him, he looks that much better. And it reminds me a lot of a former Pacman player who used to be out here all the time. Mine. I miss mine a lot. He's out there in Colorado. Viscose doing a great job of throwing this item game around Kevarios, who is no slouch in his own right with this Toon link.
Oh, nice setup.
Ooh.
Okay, now, Kev has the fruit. He can just camp him now.
He can. Yeah, exactly. He's as such. He is just holding on to his item. And Viscose can't get anything set up. Kevarios can just choose to play the long game and chip him out as long as possible.
Like, best thing he could do is like throw out the hydrant, but
the best thing y'all could do is just, if you were hungry, if you're in the mood for a sandwich, now's the time. Go get yourself a sandwich, make some popcorn, maybe go pay some bills.
We're gonna be here a while.
We're gonna be here for a while. All right, so finally, Viscose is able to get his item back. It seems like Kevarios he realized that he wasn't going to win the war of projectiles because Viscose is just not getting hit by any.
Nice setup.
I love seeing the increase of Pacman play at a solid level as well, with the increase of Sinji doing so well. And it seems like it's kind of revitalized Pacmans as a whole, even though they're all still masochists because that throw don't exist. Viscose?
But shout out to Sinji, but here we got Viscose.
Yeah, Viscose still backing up. I'm sure that. I'm sure
nice.
Viscose definitely studies that man through and through. All right, finally getting in his Kevarios and landing an actual hit that's not a projectile. It's actually a pretty dangerous position now for Viscose too, because Kevarios with this rage, if he could get a confirm in at some point soon, could lead to an up smash.
Almost called me out. I said an up smash also at the ledge will kill now.
Yeah, not a, or a bomb, bread and butter of Toon link that bomb confirm into fair. He just hasn't been able to set it up. Viscose refusing to let him get anything started. Oh my god, just go for it! It gets the side B at the platform. Kevarios not ready for that. And now getting a little antsy trying to close this out.
Right. I understand from Kev, like, he was not expecting that at all. We weren't expecting that
Nobody in this building was expecting that. Everybody got hit.
Oh, okay. I know Kev, he's channeling this rage now.
And this is good for Viscose because now he can just back off and wait. And good job going away, not air dodging directly in front because that would have been a fair.
For those that don't know, Pacman's trampoline is unblockable.
Yes, and I think it's like frame 1 or 2 on startup as well, so it's a great combo.
Just run up and do it.
You know what? Just take a page out of his book, dude. Just run up and do it.
If he's going to charge, just run an up smash.
I mean, we're 3 minutes in. We're falling down a stock apiece on each player. So like I said, if you were in the middle of that sandwich, we're now down to 1 stock apiece. And we're going back to the war of attrition. Both players just zoning each other out, trying to wait for the opening. I'm actually, you know what? When I see games like this, it's almost like it turns into chess. Like, who's willing to break first? Who's willing to overcommit a little bit too early?
Who's willing to snap first?
Okay,
no, that was really good.
Oh, tries to go for the fair. My goodness. Viscose is looking so much better than previous times that I've seen him.
You saw he tried to go for a second swing. He trampolines immediately out of it.
Oh, my God. But you know what? Kevarios finally getting his in. This is where Kev needs to play. He can't play the zoning war with Viscose right now. He's winning it too much.
If I was Viscose, I would be scared right now. Toon Link's aerials are strong. Toon Link is just strong, period.
Yes, that forward air, like we said before, bomb confirm into forward air. If he catches him going for a fruit charge for a little bit too long on the side, it's going to be curtains.
Like, we got one character who's got strong areas versus one that's meant for calm way.
Yes, the one who actually both characters have a shot to get punished on the grab. One of them don't even have a tether. I'm sorry, I hate that grab so much.
Like, please.
It's so bad. Daddy Sakura, please.
Daddy Sakura even he buffed it, but we saw it in the demo.
Yeah, but you know what? It's still the demo. By the time full games comes out, he just puts a little smile pic next to it as we see the full release.
Please don't troll us, Daddy Sakura. Please bless us.
He loves trolling. But right now, both these characters at 100+%. We're finally at a spot where this game can get closed out. Oh, almost getting hit by the fire hydrant.
If his percent was just a little, it'd be like air dodged a little too late, he would have got caught.
Oh, and he gets him on the landing finally. Kevarios playing just patient enough, finally able to close that out. My goodness.
You saw he reeled back. He was like, cool.
Both of them did. Like, Kev had that deep side relief, like, oh, thank goodness that hit. And Viscose, like, you know what? All right. Yeah, you got that. I'll give that to you. Now, I don't really want to see a stage change or anything. That was so even. Both of them, neither player could really feel bad about that. I hope Viscose doesn't feel negative about that either, because that was a hell of a match.
It was.
But we're actually going to go. He's going to counterpick the battlefield against Toon Link with Pacman. Either he is a mad genius, or he just counterpicked to his loss. I have been seeing more Pacmans picking this stage because of ledge trap availability, but I don't know against Toon Link. But then, you know, regardless of my opinion on it, we're going into game 2 here.
Raw forward smash, nice 38%. Like, blowing him out with the arrows. Oh, nice Galaxian setup. Only gets 26%.
Yeah, once again, it's kind of similar match to last time, except this time, both players have a little bit more room to work with to not deal with the zoning as much. Maybe that's part of why Viscose picked the stage, so he didn't have to do one lateral approach.
Nice Galaxian setup.
Yeah, luckily for Kevarios, he didn't re-grab that Galaga and get that started again.
It does so much damage, especially with the aerial.
I'm really liking the way these two are playing this matchup as well. Like, this is something I expected to be much more, a lot slower, a lot more, not so much lane playstyle, it's just that patient playstyle that's necessary in zoning characters. And they're, like, it's a little bit, but then they just maul each other. They just go right at it. I'm really liking the way that they're both approaching and getting these baits.
It all depends who gets the opening first.
Yes. As I said, it's just a big game of chess in this matchup, trying to go for a similar setup the last time, but Viscose not falling for it this time.
That was real good. He hold back the second swing.
Yeah, Fire Hydrant saving Viscose there. Oh, almost betraying him. All right, once again, we're creeping down the 2-minute mark here. No stock's gone yet. Good Melon and took his jump away. Oh, he's opts to go for a setup and set. Okay, all right. All right. I don't know what he was scheming, but he was scheming something dirty. It's just unfortunately not there fast enough to get the kill.
Why play nice? Play dirty.
Hey, you know what? Hey, you do what you got to do to get the W.
You saw Viscose he wants some dirty stuff.
That's the hardest part about playing against Pacman. It's just that you don't really know what any Pacman's actually going for. Like, it's the most confusing thing in the world playing against this character.
I understand Kev's choice right there, going for the down air, because down air can actually go through the stage. Oh, nice back air.
Oh, it gets the bomb. Looked like he was trying. Viscose was going for a Z drop setup into Bell and overcommitted just a little bit too much. He's gonna pay for it.
Nice job.
The emergency escape button. But that up B.
How will Viscose takes the stock now? Got Toon Link with rage.
I mean, he can't play back. I mean, never mind. Like, Viscose is pretty much committed to just playing the long game, and that's frustrating enough as is. So Kev is just expecting him to go in. He's just refusing to do it.
Like, Pacman's not good when it comes to comebacks, but he can do it.
Yeah, no, definitely. Does not have the greatest comeback potential, but he can annoy you to death and make you get a little bit too antsy yourself and fall for his setups.
Make you start pressing buttons.
Somehow does not get punished for that misgrab. What? I'm surprised he still keeps going for the Galaga while he's at this high percent.
That Hydrant protected him.
Oh, never mind. That was it worked out. Forces him to go low. Tries to get a hit off of the up B, but a little bit too late.
Nice bomb back air. Oh, he just uses the Hydrant to his advantage.
Yeah, Kevarios starting to run away with this now. You see, he's really picking apart Viscose's playstyle that he's trying to establish. Oh, but the up air is going to finally put him on the board.
Eventually he's going to kill.
This is still, again, these matches are really good being this early in bracket. I'm loving the climb of skill that I'm seeing out of these players.
Oh.
Yo, Nom, thank you for that. I appreciate it.
I mean, why not? You only take 2% heals, but it's better than nothing.
Exactly. Hey, you know what? Take every little bit. As we see from John numbers, that can eventually keep you alive. Oh, tried to go for the reset up and Kev not falling for it. All right, both players just kind of giving each other a little bit of space again. Viscose trying to find his way in. Here we go. Finally gets in and gets so much damage off of that combo.
That was a nice corner carry.
Look at this. He's starting to even it back up. Again, this is what Pacman wants. He wants you to think you're comfy and then just get you one really ridiculous setup and outpatient you. Oh, my God. I thought he SD'd. Oh, no. He was out of range for it. Oh! Okay.
He almost went for a
Viscose is nutty.
He wants a side B kill.
Hey, it worked for him last time, and he'll catch you sleeping with it.
I mean, why not? Like,
Viscose.
The last part of it has armor.
Viscose has brought this all the way back.
No, Viscose has to be careful. Aiden Toon Link's aerials. Gets a forward smash.
A little bit too early. It looked like he was hoping that he could punish him for hitting his fire hydrant, and Kev waited it out, got the extension off the hitbox. That's unfortunate, but what a set. If that went to game 3, I probably would have lost my mind because we would have had another 6-minute match. But still, What a great set between these two, especially with Viscose's growth. I got to applaud. That was great stuff. Kev Arios able to pull it through, though.
Viscose.